Hello everyone and hope you're well. Welcome to today's video. I can't wait to show you this luxury irreplaceable makeup look. But before we start, I just want to mention this video is sponsored by Ana Luisa and I'm so excited to be able to work with them again. I'm wearing the jewellery today. As you can see, I've got this gorgeous pendant which I've laid with the chain link and these beautiful cuff hoop earrings. I have spoken about Ana Luisa before because the jewellery is just so wearable and the concept behind it is so important. Sustainable jewellery, recycled metals, zero carbon footprint, and the pieces are everyday wearable, and that's what I love about the jewellery. It's great for gifting, it's great for a treat for yourself. The packaging, I'm dropping everything on the floor. The packaging, each piece will be individually sent in a gorgeous velvet pouch and packaged in this little recyclable cardboard box that you can just pop through the letterbox. It is so sweet and it says smaller packaging, less waste, more love. And it is just perfect. So do check that out. I will have all the information linked in my description bar below. So first things first, foundation, very important, always a luxury staple, and mine will always be Estee Lauder Double Wear. I think this is just a classic foundation, and you can never go wrong with it, to be fair. So let's dot this on the face. I wear the shade 3N1 Ivory, which, as you can see, is a little bit darker. So I tend to mix it with my BarePro by bareMinerals. I would call this luxury. I really would, because this foundation is not cheap. It's over £30. So to be fair, it's technically, it is luxury. I would call it luxury. And it's just a gorgeous combination. It's, if you think the Estee Lauder is full coverage and matte, no. This BarePro is so matte and full coverage, it's like unreal. And I just blend in with a Real Techniques blending brush. Next up, concealer, Tarte Shape Tape. Is this a luxury? I mean, I would say it's a luxury. Anything that costs over £20 is a luxury to me, I think. And besides, I always use this. So that's a luxury. Stop saying luxury. I'm gonna pat that in. Then I'm going to set my under eyes with Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. This is an amazing setting powder. A lot of people use the translucent under the eyes, but I prefer this because it's specifically formulated for setting under eye concealer, and it's got brightening properties, so it's going to really brighten up that under eye. And it's super fine, so you don't feel like you're adding so much under the eyes, because your under eye area is really delicate and you don't want to be putting a thick powder underneath. So I would generally go for something that's specifically formulated for the eye. Then to set my face, this is a golden classic Laura Mercier translucent. It does what it says on the tin. It sets your makeup. This has been a gold standard in makeup artist kits for years. I mean, this is the one. If there was ever setting powder, this is the one. I like to start on the center of my face because that's where I tend to get oily, and then blend out. And I will go over my eyes with whatever's left just to kind of blend that out. And you can see it just sets your makeup beautifully. And I think in the winter it's really gorgeous to kind of really get that soft, seamless matte effect, that kind of velvet finish. Beautiful, well worth it. Next, bronzer. Now you know I love and adore this bronzer. This is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Luminous Bronze Light. This is my second one and I absolutely adore this. When you've got this soft matte skin, this just brings life and glow back into the skin, because it's got that subtle, see, look at the sheen it gives. It just brings some warmth back to skin and it brings that glow back to the matte effect. It's incredible. For blush, I'm going to stick with Hourglass because I think their face products are just gorgeous. And I'm going to go in with, it's another ambient lighting. It's called Diffused Heat, and it's that same kind of, it's got the highlight in there. So it's never going to look flat. It's always going to look glowy, and it is just stunning. Anything Hourglass does is stunning. So look at that, and you're just building on that gorgeous sheen and that gorgeous glow. Beautiful. Then for brows, I'm going to go in with Brow Master by bareMinerals. This is one of my absolute favourite brow products. The colour is perfect, and it just glides onto brows like no other. For eyes, I've got a Chanel quad. Now, this is probably the only Chanel item I've got. And I love this palette, and I have done for years. It's the Mystic Eyes quad. And this used to be my absolute go-to whenever I was going to an event or anything like that. The colours are just gorgeous, cool tone. And it's just a lovely old school palette. And I go in with this shade here, which is like a light bronzy shade. And I just start to build like that. It's such a delicate kind of shade, but it's one of those shades that I love because you don't even realise how well it builds up. You know, you can barely see it, but it makes the most amazing difference to the eye, and it just creates that natural shadow. And if you are a luxury girl and you like your Chanel, this is an absolute classic. So just go in and keep building on that corner and bringing it in. And as you can see, it creates that lovely, soft, contoured effect. I like to bring it underneath the eyes. I mean, these are just classics, aren't they? Then I'm going to go in with the darker shade, which is this chocolate brown. Actually, no, hang on a minute. Wait. I'm actually going to go in with this pink shade, which is quite unusual, having a pink in these kind of palettes, I think. But this is a lovely, beautiful, soft pink with a bit of shimmer. And I just love that. So I place that all over the eyelid, like that. And then go over the other side. And I love palettes that you just know the look you're gonna do. You just know the look it's gonna do, You don't have to think about it. And this is why this was a go-to for me for so long. I wear this to weddings, events, because I just knew the look worked really well. Then I go in with the darker shade here, which is this chocolatey shade. And I'm going to use that just on the outer edge. And I'm just going to place it first. Don't worry about... See, the colours look a lot warmer in the palette than they do on the actual eye. They really are so smoky and cool. And it's just my favourite kind of shades. And you get, see, now you get that lovely sort of smoky. I've had this palette for years and I've had good use of it as well, and it's not had a dent made to it. I've used this for New Year's parties, birthdays. It's just a great event palette. And I just put what's left under that brush underneath. The only shade I don't use is the silver. And you could put the silver kind of on the inner corners like that. Yeah. This is just the perfect winter eye. I'm going to go in a bit more with the dark shade on this fluffy brush and just really concentrate on that corner a bit more, just to kind of give it a bit more depth. But I don't want to go wild, you know. Then I'm going to go back in with a light brown again and just kind of blend that out. And it's just fabulous. And then you can go ahead and line, which what I like to do is I like to take a pencil brush like so and take that dark chocolatey shade that we used on the edges and just use that along the lash line. And this is going to create a gorgeous smoky look. As usual, it's mayhem outside. I don't know what it is with people's motorbikes and just stopping with the engine running. Like, what is going on? I don't think I slept at all last night because they decided to do roadworks in the middle of the night for the whole night till about 6 o'clock in the morning. And I was tossing and turning and I had restless legs and I just didn't sleep at all. Oh my goodness, it is a motorbike. Oh my gosh. Oh, I can't bear it. Right. Motorbike gone. Go under. And there you have the eyes. Stunning. I'm then going to go in with a bit of eyeliner because I think eyeliner just kind of gives eyes a bit more impact. So I'm going to put this in my upper waterline. Then we're going to go in with mascara, and I'm going to use these two together. The Benefit Roller Lash is great for lifting and separating lashes and giving them this sort of gorgeous long look. And then the Too Faced gives it volume and thickness. Then for lips, nothing screams luxury like Charlotte Tilbury, and I'm gonna line my lips with Pink Venus. And going to top that off with a combination of two lipsticks. The first one is Live It Up, which is a nice cool tone pink. These are just the most gorgeous lipsticks. I mean, look at the packaging. I mean, then I'm going to top off with Kim KW, just in the center. And there you have it. Full face of irreplaceable luxury products. I love this look and I hope you do too. And don't forget to check out Ana Luisa's holiday sale because you're going to get some great gifts, or even if you just want to treat yourself. I hope you've enjoyed this video and I'll chat to you soon. Bye.